This is a video to show that I did the oil change on my 2012 Vstrom at 7,500 miles, which it displays there. You can see 7.6. It was done at 4.1, so it is 3,500 miles since the last one. I'm not going to do the full service that it recommends in the handbook because, well, frankly, a lot of it's not necessary. The important bit is the oil change. I shall date the video with a copy of MCN TT, Wednesday, May the 28th, 2014. It is actually the 4th of June now, as you can tell, because it's wet through. British summertime. I'll try and do as many as the least amount of cuts as possible, so it shows the full procedure, but I will have to cut the video at points just so it doesn't drag on. Okay, I've run the engine, it's nice and warm, it's not too hot. Sun bolt. You can see that. Yes, you can see that. I'm also taking the radiator filler off. Not the radiator filler, the oil filler. It would be pretty pointless to take the radiator filler off. Don't drop this bolt in the hole if you're doing it at home. You'll hear it rattling around, but you'll struggle to get it out with 2.5 litres of oil in there. Okay, wear gloves. Motor oil, used motor oil, is carcinogenic, so I shouldn't have really done that without the gloves on. Don't tell the wife. Suzuki recommend that you torque the oil filter to 20 Newton meters. Personally, I think that's a little bit much. The manual does specify do not tighten hand tight, but that's never really failed me in the past. And 20 Newton meters sounds an awful lot for an oil filter. We'll have a go though. If I'm not happy about it, I'll stop turning. The oil filter, it's a genuine Suzuki one. I like to use genuine filters because, well, they don't cost a lot more than the aftermarket ones, and you know they're going to be right. And some Silclean Super 4, which is decent semi-synth from OP Oils. Okay, that's the filter off. Suzuki also state in the manual that the filter that goes on at the 600 mile service can stay on for 2 oil changes. so it won't usually come off until the 11,500 mile service or 11,000 mile service. But I think one change in the middle of a filter's life is plenty. For the cost of a filter, you might as well change it before it's due. Some people change every change. That's up to them, but I think it will stand at least one oil change. Right, I'm going to cut the vid here just to clean things up, and I'll start it again when I start to put the filter in the oil back. Okay, just had a bit of a clean up. I've cleaned the socket out. You can see that's the sump bolt. There's a magnetic catch on the end that needs a good clean out, and any tiny bits of metal get caught on that, make sure you give that a good clean out. And I put a new sump bolt washer on, genuine Suzuki. The flat piece goes towards the sump and the beveled edge goes towards the bolt head. Quick clean around the mating face. Be very careful not to strip this thread or cross thread it, because then you're in a whole world of hurt. The sump will go before the bolt does, wrong way round. Okay. The sump bolt torques to 21 Newton meters according to the manual. The full Suzuki Workshop manual is now available as a download from the vstrom.co.uk site, as are all the other Vstrom manuals. And you feel a certain amount of resistance for quite a few turns because it's cushioning that washer. Just a quick check that it's on 21.